Let's get another opinion on Jonagold. Wanna try Jonagold? Hey everybody, it's October 15th, 2024. I'm in Northwest Washington, Zone 8. This is my 40-1 Franken tree, and I just wanted to make a quick video on Macoun because I don't think I've made a video on Macoun yet. This variety looks a lot like Spartan. It's Macoun. I have Liberty over here. There's golden russet still hanging on the same tree. Let's give golden russet a taste again. Yeah, that's super sweet. The texture is just not the best though on golden russet, but the flavor is just really good. There's almost no acidity. It's just like a really nutty, sweet, complex flavor. But I wouldn't say, now that I've had it for a couple years, I wouldn't say it's my go-to apple. Like, if I go out and I want an apple, this is not one of the ones that I think about eating. Don't know why. It is a flavor bomb, but for some reason it's not interesting enough for me to keep coming back to it. It's really sweet and it has a small amount of acidity to it. These little ones are Porter's perfection. Most of them fell down already. Probably will be going to the chickens because I don't like them. Just bitter. I'm not a bitter apple guy, I don't know. Hecka bitter. Not as bitter as Marichal, but still, they're just tiny and they're made for cider. If you're not a cider guy like me, I mean, I press for juice. I don't really make bitter ciders. But yeah, by themselves, it's not an eating apple. It's just really bitter. Some more golden russets hanging there. Jonagold. There goes the train again. Jonagold never disappoints. I'd say this is one of those apples that just hits the spot every time. Really sweet, really crispy. Yeah, that's good. It's definitely better than Honey Crisp. Honey Crisp is just does really bad here. Don't know why. These ones here, I think was I took a video on this one a year ago, I think. Where's the tag for it? Black Debonair. Yeah. is what this one was. I guess I'll just take a quick bite into it. It wasn't bad. Looks like I got to a wormhole. It's pretty good. So crunchy. It's starting to get that water core. But after having that Jonagold, this is not very sweet. But it's good. It's good. So these are the ones that I really wanted to compare today. I'm gonna get the similar size too. So this is Liberty on this side. This is Liberty. And this is Macoun. Macoun and Liberty. See how similar they are? It's just that this Liberty has a worm, but that's okay. So Macoun and Liberty, also Spartan. They look very similar. So let's try Macoun. Really good. A lot like Spartan. Perfect balance of sugar and acid. Very good flavor. Kind of like berry notes towards the skin. If I don't have it right next to a Liberty or Spartan, it'd be really hard to tell which one's which. Liberty has a little bit more acid, but very similar. I guess the flesh isn't as white on Liberty. I can taste a little bit of a difference. Flesh is a little bit yellower than Liberty. A little bit more acidic, but really good. Macoun seems not as complex as Liberty. Let's try, I have another one in my pocket. This is Spartan in my pocket. So Spartan and Macoun have a more similar flavor. Even have like similar red veins. That's Macoun, that's Spartan. Let's try Macoun again. It's very difficult to tell the difference. Still trying to pinpoint something. There is like a slight difference. I can hardly tell. They're so similar, and I can't even say. I would say they are like almost identical. Maybe I got the wrong Macoun, or Macoun is just so similar to Spartan. It does look visually like the apple looks a little bit different. At least that's what it seems like. Because there's also another one that's similar to all these called Empire. And yeah, so like you can see that there's a lot of these varieties that almost overlap in every aspect, even ripening time. So similar, and yet they have their own variety name. So I mean, here's Liberty still hanging on the tree. Oh wait, this one's actually not Liberty. See how easy it is to fool yourself, as this branch is coming over from there, Liberty's coming over from there. This is another Macoun because it's coming from that grass right there. That's one of the downsides to these Franken trees, is you can sometimes fool yourself. Let's taste another Macoun. Macoun is really good though. I don't know how to describe the difference. Like, there is a subtle difference. I don't know how to describe it. They're very similar, yeah. Some apples here that are probably not ripe. This one here is forget what this one's called.
Yeah.
Stark red gold. Stark red gold. It's been falling. It's an all right apple, but not my favorite. It's really sweet. It's starting to get water core. No acidity. Not much complexity, but really sweet and pleasant apple flavor. Just not really my style. Like, there's nothing really bad about it. Tastes good. A lot of apples that I can eat. Still slightly crispy. Edible, but just not my go-to apple. I don't know. This is Rebella. Didn't quite pick them all, and some of them are falling even. But it's kind of slightly past its prime. They're a little bit elongated this year. Slightly elongated. One year they were more on the reddish side. Now they're like closer to they look a lot like the Crimson Crisp, but not as dark of a flavor and more elongated. Like, a lot of them are like that this year. They're kind of oblong. Like that. Let's try it, Rebella. It still has a little bit of bitter pit, but not much. So this one is like a really good crunchy apple. It's more similar to the Honey Crisp, I think. So I just went and picked up a Jonagold that I was chewing on earlier to compare it to the Rebella, sort of describe the flavor better. Jonagold has a little bit more acidity, more punch to it. Rebella is just really sweet, flavorful, crispy, less acidity, and a little bit not as well balanced, I'd say, as the Jonagold is. Like overall, I think Jonagold would be preferred in flavor over Rebella for me. But if you're trying to grow a disease-resistant apple, then I think Rebella is definitely something you should try, because it tastes really good. It's crispy. There's really no big issues with this tree or this variety. Jonagold is just really hard to beat. It's a really good apple. I just got to some bitter pit in Rebella. So I'm probably gonna cut this video because it's starting to get too long. But if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, and my emus are picky. They won't eat any apple. So if they're eating it, that means it's approved. So is my sweater zipper has also been approved. And soon the phone will be approved. That's a glove. That's not food. They just like shiny things, shiny stuff. Hey, there's button, pants button. We'll go for that. Probably will go for the phone. Maybe they're not the smartest creatures, but they're pretty cool.